Now on WDRB News.
Frankfort holds a special session on Tuesday. What was discussed and what was passed? We'll tell you coming up.
It's a real kick in the gut.
A man of many hats, another victim of COVID-19.
I know Churchill Downs won't be the same without him being around.
A well-known surgeon, teacher, and horse owner taken by the pandemic and the legacy he's leaving behind.
Watch out for a few showers as you leave the house Wednesday morning. Then we get this nice fall feel. Which 2 days you wake up to numbers in the 50s.
First at 10 tonight, day one is in the books for a special session in Frankfort. Governor Andy Beshear called lawmakers together to address the Commonwealth's COVID-19 policies.
Two major items passed today, and WDRB's Joel Skipper was at the Capitol to see it. Tonight he walks us through the decisions and the public impact.
Kentucky's state of emergency extended through January 15th, and that was the focus for most of Tuesday's special session.
That we give the state the resources it needs, that we give the state the ability to effectively combat COVID-19.
Minority Senate Leader Morgan McGarvey giving his support for the extension of Kentucky's state of emergency. It passed in an 8-5 vote Tuesday. The extension modifies some of the governor's executive orders and extends many of them through January 15th. Opponents say it's just kicking the can down the road.
We have to decide how we're going to move forward in this life, and if we're going to have extreme sickness, it's not a state of emergency, it's going to be a state of normal, whether we like it or not.
Governor Beshear signed the bill Tuesday night. Lawmakers are also discussing a mask mandate and if it can be implemented statewide.
I don't know what their particular thoughts are, that you will not have the ability of a governor to declare a statewide mask mandate.
In schools, Senate Bill 1 passed the Education Committee, which nullifies Kentucky's universal mask mandate in schools. Outside the Capitol, protesters gathered both for and against a mask mandate in schools. The Kentucky Department of Education tweeted it has been working with leaders on solutions and suggested additional NTI days and hybrid instruction. Governor Beshear saying there have been changes to drafts of bills, and both sides are in about 95% agreement.
The willingness to listen and the communication back and forth has been very positive, and we as administration certainly greatly appreciate it.
Senate Bill 1 now heads to the full Senate for consideration.
The special session is expected to go through at least Friday. Reporting in Frankfort, Joel Skipper, WDRB News.
New numbers show that children represent more than 25% of weekly COVID-19 cases across the country. The American Academy of Pediatrics released new data showing that more than 250,000 children were diagnosed with COVID-19 last week. That's the largest number of child cases ever. In the last 2 weeks, children made up more than 22% of weekly cases. Hospitalizations are much lower, between 1 and 2%. More than 5 million children have tested positive in the United States, representing 15% of all cases.